charts, there's kind of only a couple charts that are really useful, and bar, column, line, X, Y. We'll talk more about that next semester. We'll actually categorize charts and figure out what they're really useful for. But just in general, these ones, they're kind of easy for Excel to do. They just whipped out a bunch of them. They say we've got to have this many charts, but they're not so useful for showing stuff. So if you're going to think about what chart to use, try to stick with a few. The problem with pie charts is I'll show you. 2D charts have two axes. 3D charts have two axes. Some 2D charts don't have axes at all. 3D charts are hard to understand, so they're hard to see. So it's good if you can figure out some way to display it without doing the 3D chart. And pie charts are misleading because it's hard to judge the relative size. The shape of the thing makes it people get it wrong when they're trying to decide. So try not to use pie charts. Like a bar chart is much easier to see that when one bar is bigger than the other, because it's two-dimensional. So there's two kinds of charts. You can float them you can embed them, float it. The good thing about that is you've got your data and the chart on the same page. A pivot chart is an embedded chart, so it's embedded. A chart sheet has the whole chart by itself. It's uncluttered and you can name it. So that's useful for that. I'll do that. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so chart. It's really quite easy to make a chart. Just grab the data, insert chart, bar chart. So it's not beautiful, but it is a chart. If you can right-click on that and say save as move chart. Yeah, move chart. Place it on a new sheet. So that's an embedded chart. It's with the data. You can also stick it on its own sheet, and then you can rename it. It's sort of got its own little separate thing down there, but it's not really connected to the data anymore. So the chart is linked to the source data. If the source data changes, the chart changes. That's quite beautiful